To me, Shadow Warriors.
Alright, everything should be working now.
Nagaroth prepares for war once
It's going to
more.
make basically no difference,
Time
but
for battle.
let's get into it. How you doing, guys? Operation SKAVENSLAYER. Because here on this channel, we fight our rats rather than fucking wanting them to be nerfed. How you doing, Hidanto? Good to see you, mate. Right, the usual dance. We've got to deal with the inevitable menace belows that are going to be plaguing us to shit here. We have no magic. Oh, no, wait, he's got magic, but not offensive magic.
My power is yours.
Sleepy. Getting old, Hidanto. Getting old. Like me. That's too far away.
Alith Anar.
Ah.
Eagle Claw.
Lawmaster of Hoed.
Scion of Anarian.
To be fair, I don't rate their chances against Sisters of Avalorne, even if they attack them from behind. Go back. Oh, they got the fucking warp bomb, didn't they? That's fine. They just did too much damage to them there and got themselves warp bombed. Oh, hello. This is what happens when you're trying to high speed something at the start of a stream. It's interesting there how they seem to be able to, the AI seems to be able to lock on with their menace belows. Yeah, leave that be. That should be the end of them now. At least guarding the artillery worked. And we shall bring these forward. They took a real beating there. Yeah, I was rushing a little bit too much. Let's get that general or that warlock engineer before he starts spamming warp lightning at us. Get them. Oh wow, I didn't even notice that. Gotta love trying to rush through these sieges. Come on. Slam fire at will. And we'll let him heal them up. Obviously we can't bring any entities back, but we can help him out a little. I like the timing on that warp bomb though. They waited until I tried to bring in all the units to clear them out faster. Hey Anisius, how you doing, mate? We'll go for that. Let's get to here. Hey Rascaroth, how you doing, mate? Yeah, we are getting the rats indeed. Just about. They got us a fair bit as well with that warp bomb, but this will be fine. Just need them to get up on the walls so we can trigger the army loss penalty. Made progress with what we talked about. How about you? Good stuff, man. Good to hear it. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I've got the second part of my Great Book of Grudges interview ready to go for Friday. And yeah, I've got other stuff planned. The Queek campaign is almost done filming. We've almost got the full map completion. So yeah, it's doing okay. Oh my god, will you guys give up? Stupid fucking rats. Like seriously, how have they not had army losses yet? I just don't want to get hit with that bloody plague claw catapult. Let's stick that there and try and draw its fire. Ah, there we go. Neat, looking forward to it. Any plans for future guests? So the next one up is probably going to be Linksy, and then after that I've got to ask some people. There we go, finally. Yeah, Linksy's going to be the next guest as it stands, as long as he can make the space in his schedule for it. We'll mostly be discussing his diet after the picture that he put in on bloody Twitter of all the food he's just bought, 90% of which seems to be chocolate. Mercy's probably down for it. He probably would be. I haven't asked him yet, but he is definitely on the list. Yeah, Mercy's definitely on the list.
What is broken can be remade. Sack it.
Okay. That could have gone a lot better, but hey, we've got the place.
Alith Anar.
And we'll get some replenishment. We'll sweep through there.
Master of high magic.
Anyone else who needs to be moved? Let's have a quick look. Seriously? That's all the armies I've got? Wow, okay. I'm just not used to that after the Queek campaign, in which I have like hundreds of them. just to try and make the full map completion a bit faster. Okay, we'll add some points here. That makes no difference really, this guy's not going to be in there. Did Nicias tell you he became a Mercy mod yet? Oh, did he? To be fair, I think Mercy always like mods other content creators for when they're in, so he can recognise them. Same as Legend tends to. Be cool to get someone like Akoi. Yeah, Akoi would be interesting. Yeah, someone for the meme squad. Or Rambles as well. He's a good one. There's a bunch of people I'm going to ask. This one. Da, 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 da. Good Lord, okay. Oh my god. See, it's times like this I miss being able to just pause like I can on the quick campaign and just be like, it's okay guys, I'll be back in a second once I'm done putting all these stupid bloody points in. Nicholas reminded Mercy, after which Mercy asked me if I wanted to be one. I said all the same to me, after which I became a mod. So you're playing it cool is what you're saying then. You didn't flirt too much. He invited you out to dinner, but you didn't want to, you know, you didn't want to make it too obvious that you were interested. You just wanted to play it cool. Make it so it's his decision. I get you, I get you. This character skill queue is still not updated or revived yet. I know. I've stopped checking. I have stopped checking because... God help us, we're doomed to deal with this all the way through Warhammer 3, I reckon. Bat your eyes a bit and make sure he pays the bill. Exactly. Don't worry, Anicius knows how to be, he knows how to get a man's attention. You don't think I collaborated with him for his talent, do you? Ooh, we've got an Undercity there. Okay, we'll get rid of that. I'm glad you added on the last part of that sentence there, Anicius, because... For me, it's totally the same, and Mercy likes hard. That just means something else entirely. But then I read the rest of the sentence, and it turned out okay in the end. Whatever.
Alith prevails. Asuryan protects.
You fool, Anicius. You went with fool instead of dingus. What's going on? Have you finally gotten away from, like, the 1800s where that insult came from? Plenty of money, so get rid of that.
By Anar's bidding.
Hoenn seize all. Annihilate them. They cannot withstand high magic. Asor might is not free. I claim it for Hoenn. Scholar
Hey, look, I don't want to hear about me rolling off your tongue, Anicius. Just control yourself, okay?
Asor sorcerer.
Burden of
Shameful stuff in chat
to
tonight.
me,
Shameful.
Shadow Warriors. For the Sundered Lands.
Blow steel! No, no!
Shadow King.
We need not fear our lessers.
Come on, show me a bloody army.
Ulthuan's war.
They must have one somewhere. Am I going to have to chase them all the way down to bloody Araby?
Master of high magic.
Let's just colonise that.
Sapphire.
I was saying that Kemperbad probably has an army in it now, doesn't it? That'd just be typical. Fine, whatever. I wasn't paying enough attention. Got the army at Flensburg. We'll head over there. How are we looking over here? That's all fine. The sisters are coming to help here. It really does mess with me when I'm seeing Clan Morse's banner here and there. Moloch using shameful in a sentence now. I've heard everything. I say shameful all the time. It's just that it's usually in reference to myself. Or Anicius. But it seems pointless calling Anicius shameful because he's Dutch and therefore has no shame. Nakai and Orion. God almighty. Yeah, I'm not one for all that kind of slumming.
High Elven Archmage. Fury of the Winds.
That is a very, very, very funny auto-resolve.
winds of
Unfortunately, we don't have a
magic
siege
guide
attacker,
us.
so we're going to have to wait through that. What are these knobs doing over here? Jared's Errantry Army.
High Elven Archmage. We need
This
not
army would have been the
fear
better
our
one for
lessers.
Sartosa, just because we can
need
just
not fear
walk in.
our lessers to fund my studies. As your might
Did you
is
see
not
Grudge's
free.
video where he pretty much subbed in denial about the Skaven nerfs and how they're strange and unnecessary? He has several points in that video.
Magic moves through
There's a lot of issues with the way they've dealt with the AI in that.
trained by
And
the
they
White
haven't,
Tower.
in my opinion, really thought through some of the player issues as well.
Protector of the Everqueen.
Which is kind of a long story, but I'll be going through it once I've completed my Quick campaign, because it's a very good example of one of the problems.
Champion of the Everqueen.
But no, Nathan has several points in that video. Like, it was rushed. I personally think that what happened, I don't know this for certain, but it's what I believe. I think that they had a patch planned with some nerfs in it, and then what happened was obviously the FLC crept up quite fast, and at the same time as that was happening, Legend started doing his one-man army stuff, like killing whole armies with one rat. They panicked and just went too far with it, with the result that they've kind of broken the AI and they've absolutely broken the victory conditions for this game. And the victory conditions for the first 4 Skaven Lords, so not Throt or Snitch, but the others, are...
Bow to one king.
Well, there's a victory condition in there which is completely broken, and they have really messed up with it. They've made it basically impossible.
Sound the horn of Isha.
Take it all!
Well, I understood that video is implying it believes Skaven should never have been even slightly nerfed.
Ulthuan's
I didn't take it that way. I'm going to be straight with you. I read a lot of the comments in his comment section there, and my response to almost all of them was get good. Because, I mean, how many settlements did Clan Moors have when I arrived? They're on 67 now. They were on 150 when I arrived. So this is as much of a Skaventide as you could get. And I've knobbed it. It's not hard. So if someone is having that much trouble beating Skaven, they either need to think about how they fight Skaven, or they need to lower the difficulty level. Because there are ways to do this stuff, it's just that people don't like it. They don't like it if the High Elves or the Empire have trouble killing anything, because that's their avatar. Their avatar faction for most people. And if they actually have to work for their wins, they get pissed off about it. Now, personally, I wanted some nerfs for Skaven, because it's too bloody easy to play them. They went over the top with it to the point at which it's broken the AI, though. Like, there's a lot of problems with the AI. And the end result of that is just going to be we're going to have Ordertide again. Like, they haven't balanced it. We'll wind up with... We go from one to the other rather than fixing anything. We'll get the replenishment. Why not? Schwarzhoff and still there. The dwarfs have made a nice comeback thanks to me. You know, I'm not saying I'm taking all the credit for that, but it's blatantly all about me. Because everything is, when you think about it. Just objectively speaking. Let's head over here and see if I've got... What the hell? There are dwarfs over here? No, it's just a glitch. Oh, that's just like... That is really deep blue seawater and everything else is sort of grey-yellow. That makes perfect sense. Fecund is good, but not for there. There we go. Entrepreneur.
Have use of my power.
Early game problem factions, Skaven and Vampires. Mid game, Dark Elves, Dwarfs and High Elves. Late game, all the Order type. Pretty much, yeah. And the thing is that the early game issues are actually not that hard to deal with, which is why I think it's an overreaction what they've done. I mean, Skaven need to be nerfed. Yep, they did need some nerfing. But I'm sitting here with 2.25 million in gold and an annual turnover of 104,000. And this, an annual profit of 104,000, and this is A-OK and has been in place for God knows how long. You know, they need to actually balance it rather than just whichever one the High Elf and Empire fanboys are most bothered by. You know, whichever's rustling their jimmies the most. They don't necessarily need to be appeased on that.
Noble son of Oakham.
No, I mean, this income here, this is what? 26,050, 3,447... 6,356 and 8,232. I'm doing it because it's available to do, and at this stage it's pretty much that, you know, no one can deny it's by design because it's been well known that this exists. But I mean, this needs nerfing. Hi Atomic, how you doing, mate? Good to see you back. So let's see what one more noble will do here. Let's go for one of the free ones because we don't care about his. So it's 105,233. So it hasn't gone up that much visibly, but it will do over the end turn.
What do you require?
My opinion of how this game should go balance was balance all the factions to be equal, or just go all out making every utterly broken. I prefer the latter because the game is single player focused, and you've hit on something that I think is an issue here. Because to be massively blunt and entirely selfish, couldn't give a crap about the multiplayer scene. So yeah, I don't care if the game's entirely broken from a multiplayer perspective. Obviously CA can't think that, but I do. From a purely selfish perspective, I don't care whether it breaks the multiplayer game. The multiplayer game, in my opinion, is just not interesting. Have a good one, Anisius. Catch you later, mate. I think that's it. Any armies to move? Okay, we're ripping through turns here. The big, scary Skaventide that everyone was so worried about doesn't really seem to be manifesting itself so much, does it? So, oh shit, boys. 150 settlements, so they must have so many armies. Oh, look, most of them are Skaven slaves. Like, and that's with Clan Morsk. You've all surely seen the kind of armies that Snickich puts together. Like, if you're facing a Snickich-based army for Oberstein, yeah, okay, that's fine. If you're facing a Snickich-style army, Christ, can you imagine how much shit that'd be? Like, it'd just be stack after stack of Skaven slaves that will lose to Sisters of Avalorne in melee. Isn't the multiplayer achievement called Plague something that should actually inform the player base? But I don't know. That sounds about right. I wouldn't be surprised. But I haven't checked in a long time. Like, this they need to nerf. Like, for all factions, the agent spam and their 100% wound ratio. Our reliability is going down the shitter here, but that's fine. Like, I'm going to be in very low reliability forever by the end of this. But yeah, I agree that this is a single player focused game and should be.
Take heart. I am a fount of knowledge.
So I'm going to send this down here.
Full speed, Asor.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to recruit another general. We're going to make it everyone's favourite shite lion. And if it's a place that is not already if it's not under Skaven control that we can take with a battle, what I'll do is I'll have him inhabit it as he gets to it. There are multiplayer victory achievements. Plague is just a statistic farm for playing with one of the devs. Ah, yes, there is one for beating a developer, isn't there?
Queen of Avalorne.
I don't imagine that's especially hard, to be fair.
Greetings, my children.
Like, I've watched their streams.
We stalk. Are my chambers ready?
The ones that they do on Facebook. I think they're better at making games than playing them, put it that way. Oh, hello, they retook Nuln.
See the winds.
But I need some replenishment here, so that's a problem. And Grumberg is wide open to attack, so...
High magic.
Hey, Eldon, how you doing, mate?
Do not tarry.
Let's rush back to
Bring me
Ubersreich.
my tomes.
They are a friendly developer, at least on streams. They're not exactly elite commanders. They are a very friendly lot. Yeah. They're good fun to watch on their streams, put it that way. I wouldn't necessarily take any gameplay tips from them. Yeah, okay, which one's this? Ah, screwed. Yeah, we go. That is the correct one. Just wanted to get through that one good and fast. Walls.
Alariel the Everqueen.
The Sever Queen herself. Okay.
Disciple.
Waldenhof.
Lies there.
I'm being very cavalier considering they can ambush, but there you go.
Wisdom.
I just don't feel like they've got anything in this region, except for that. Okay, we need to
suffer the might of suffering.
besiege. Friends are just sacrifices you wish to make later. I agree. And that's why I'm actually going to be sacrificing Linksy live during the interview that I do with him. Oh shit, yeah, we're at war with them now. God damn it. Okay, I'm going to need more armies. Not from there. No place that's decent for recruitment over here? We don't really. I haven't built any of those up for that. Did I build anything at Drakenhof? Probably not. No, nothing at all, in fact. Gold and public order. And then, okay, so I've got armies over here. Skaven Blight is almost recruitment ready. Stalia, yeah. Ironfrost Glacier. Ostermark, we're going to have to watch out for Nakai now because that's going to be awkward. A little bit irksome, but there you go. Midland, yeah, whatever. Growth. I think we can all agree Linksy deserves it. So we'll start recruiting another one here while we're waiting. I'm gonna go shadows again. I do like shadows.
Master of high magic.
Big fan of that shadow magic. Oh, hang on. That's too many. Get her an eagle. And just so that we get siege attacker, I'm thinking get one phoenix, because that should enable us to siege attack. And then get the rest on global. I suppose I could give them an artillery piece, but they're harder to hide, and I'd rather use the flyers. Well, he does live in Malta, you know. You have to make allowances for these things.
Handmaiden of Alariel.
I do like at least how after the Chaos Invasion there is a bit more falling apart of the Order Tide, so they're not staying united as much afterwards. They have started to wage war on each other. I found that in my Quick campaign as well. They started to wage war on each other, which is an improvement, definitely.
By the White Tower.
Lord not moved. That is Electra. Ah, yes. Okay.
Ready yourselves.
What the hell? It said Lord not moved. She's
Sorcerer.
literally... Oh, did they get hit? Yeah, okay, so he blocked army. Okay, that's fair enough. Let's have a look at the others. Vanya, what are you up to, hun? Oh, yeah, she's laying siege. Okay. End the turn. What do you think of Sword of Cain rush for Nakarth? I don't rush Sword of Cain for anyone. Maybe if it was like a Horde faction I would, but yeah, I don't really do rushing Sword of Cain. I don't really do taking the Sword of Cain, to be fair. Sword of Cain is a pain in the ass. See, it's this stuff they need to do something about. Like, how long has this been going on now? And they're literally just spamming shit. That's 3 people wounded in 1 turn. But that's the same for every faction, not just the Skaven.
Come in peace. Perhaps you may...
Oh, hell yeah. Give me that money. Okay, that should...
They will
Let's have a look and see what it says. It still expects me to actually fight that. We'll do that in a minute.
Asaurian protects.
Do you think Cain ever showed his sword to Isha? Well, I mean, wouldn't
The
you?
most gifted. They cannot withstand high magic.
Isha is elf godbay.
Coin is always required.
Oh, she's no Isabella, don't get me wrong. Can't be unfaithful to the lady herself. Oh, hello. Gone and spotted some rodents. Hello, Ikit.
Nagaroth prepares for war once more.
Boom, boom,
They
boom.
belong to me now. When Lowen
Can we
dances,
reach...
so
Okay,
shall
we
I.
can't quite reach Schwarzhafen. I'm going to go to
My
there.
forces advance.
Ugh. There.
Silent travel.
Ambush
Silent
stats.
attack.
Everqueen of Althwan. To battle! Search quickly and leave.
He starts so close to...
Claim what is ours.
I have heard that Isha is very close to Cain's sword. It might just be a filthy rumour, but that, you know, it's what I've heard. It's what I've heard. That army's basically full, so I'll move that to there. It looks like the sisters are going to get to that anyway.
Unfathomable knowledge.
Right, this is the one that's an easy auto-resolve, isn't it?
True magic guides.
Oh no, it's not. I haven't even attacked that yet. Don't get me wrong, it should be, because are you joking? Like, that's your auto-resolve against
They'll
this?
suffer
It
the
really
blight
underestimates
of
Sisters of
suffering.
Avalorne in this game. And totally doesn't underrate them in
Wrath of the
auto-resolve.
heavens.
I'm just going to auto-resolve
They
this.
cannot withstand high magic.
And good.
Wisdom is mine.
We will return.
Ariel? What, with her
Master
dodgy
of
sort of
magic.
old lady eyebrows? That's your thing, is it? Disturbing. Or do you mean Alariel?
Down.
Because I mean, either way you're wrong. Isabella is best waifu, but still. It's just a matter of how wrong you are. I'm going to grab some tea on that note. Right, let's try not to get them warp bombed this time, yeah? We got a whirly-birdie this time, so it should all be fine.
Acknowledged. For order. Command me.
Oh shit, I left that guy over there. It's only tier 3 walls, so who cares? Oh, hang on. Turn off fire at will. There we go. And I think they did just warp bomb there, over here. There we go. Oh wow, okay. Hi guys, how you doing? Good to see you all here, and thanks very much to Legend for the host. So, to let you guys know what we're doing in the campaign then, you newcomers. We are fighting against Queek, who at one stage had 150 settlements. He now has about 67 because our little alliance has gone in and gone deep all over his butt. But yeah, great to have you all here. Thanks for stopping by. I do indeed love my sisters.
Archmage repositioning.
Can't be hating on the Sisters of Avalorne. I mean, they've got cool capes for a start.
Passer Archmage.
I mean, say what you like about them, but their cape game is strong. You can't deny that.
Behold my power! Magic!
Let's see how Flamey Girl's going to get on here. Okay, let's get these to here.
I go then, following Equa.
Strongest elf units. Absolutely, they're awesome.
Ready.
Like, they are far more terrifying than any dragon. They are nasty girls. This one's pretty nasty as well. She does not muck around.
Awaiting orders.
I
Moving
could
out.
probably speed this up. This isn't really a... This isn't exactly a difficult siege. Oh, they moved the second I bloody cast it. And there it goes, right away from them. As always. Oh, we got a few. To be fair, these spells tend to do very well against Skaven because they're just not up to fighting this. And there's the laser machine gun in action. Just leave, we must. You can literally just leave the sisters there on fire at will, and know that they're not going to have trouble against anything that comes their way in this kind of battle. A Skaven smashing sort of day on YouTube. Has he been? Because he was playing Luther on the Vortex, wasn't he? How's he been getting on with that? I know he hates playing on the Vortex, so I'd imagine it's been annoying him a fair bit. Casting on yourself is such a blessing. It really is. It's a beautiful thing. Girls, kill the Oh, he's following her. Okay. Kill the general, please, ladies. They actually... The AI has been taught how to ammo waste, I swear. It didn't work too well for him, admittedly, but still, you can see them doing it. Why are you guys not firing? Like, seriously? Like, they're right there. Okay, we're fine. Bring that over to here, and I will start healing her up. He's kicking the ass of Skaven and pushing out from his lands, but they're a horde. They are absolutely, completely a horde faction, and I'm all in favour of it. Like him, I was not overly impressed with some of the nerfs. Because here's the thing. I've lost more battles against the Skaven since I started this invasion than I did in the whole rest of the campaign. And I'm loving it because it's tough. You know, there's actually a challenge here. Even though I was coming in, like, I've got, like, heading towards 2.5 million in gold and an income of over 100,000. It just, like, there's no challenge there for me, but they've given me a challenge because I have to be careful with my armies. So I'm enjoying the fact that the Skaven are OP, at least for this campaign. The next campaign, they've been broken.
Master of high
Scrot
magic.
Confederated, or the Skaven Lords. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember someone was complaining quite recently that the Skaven on the Vortex are much more powerful than on Mortal Empires. To which my response is, who the hell plays Vortex if they can avoid it? Because I know even Legend is only doing it for a change. He hates it.
Shield against the darkness. Onward. For my queen. I lust for battle.
Don't care the nerf because the most OP of the Skaven that you can cheese your kappa. So here's the thing. I know that's all true. And I don't care about it from the perspective of playing as the Skaven. I love playing as Skaven. But it's not that I'm worried about. It's the AI that I'm worried about. Because, as you say, I can doomstack from like turn 20, turn 25. I've actually got, at the moment on my channel, a quick This Is Total War campaign that started out as live streams and now is Let's Play. And I'm painting the map. I've decided I'm actually going to paint the entire map. It's that easy, but my issue is how it's going to affect the AI, and have we literally just swapped the rat tide for the order tide again? Because that's what I think will happen. I think that the High Elves and the Empire will just dominate again.
We are ill at ease.
Can I actually kill these permanently? Let's see, I've never used these. I don't know if that'll kill them permanently. Let's get rid of that.
Make us strong.
But yeah, actually playing as the Skaven is always easy. Also fun, but always easy.
Order must be maintained.
So guys, tell me what factions you like playing as then, and also tell me what you think of the nerfs, because obviously it's just been me talking about them so far for the most part. What do you guys think about the nerfs? None of this stuff's really essential at this stage. Skaven a baby mode. I don't know. Have a look at my income here and tell me rats are baby mode, having just watched that battle. I like nerfs. I felt the Skaven too strong. So as I said, I feel that they needed nerfs. I feel that they went too far with them. Like there were they threw in everything but the kitchen sink. They went for every kind of nerf they could think of, and I think they just went a bit too far with it. They should have like trialed it on certain things. Like that thing Legend was doing with the one-man rat army. That needed nerfing, definitely. But the rest, I'm not as convinced. That's definitely held by chaos, so I'm going to come down here. That's also held by chaos.
Out of reach.
When I stop Skaves going is when I stop having real fun with video games like these. Oh, it's fair enough. I mean, you've got to enjoy the game however you like to play it. Stalk's been nerfed massively. Wonder if it affects Alith Anar. I don't think it does. Or maybe it does, actually. I know that it doesn't affect the Beastmen. I I don't know, actually. I haven't really noticed. Skaven was so overpowered that it barely hurt them. But then here's the thing. Are you thinking in terms of yourself, the player, or are you thinking in terms of the effect it's going to have on the AI? Because they were definitely overtuned for the AI, but if they've now gone too far in the opposite direction, don't we have kind of the same problem that we had last year? Just order tide, order tide, order tide. Growth. I mean, Skaven are definitely OP, but I mean, look at my gold, look at my income, look at my armies, look at my empire. High Elves are more OP than the Skaven ever were. It's just that the Skaven have more toys and they were more aggravating to fight against if they catch you in an ambush. Although I had a super exciting ambush in the last stream, which I really enjoyed, even though I lost it. The debuff was too much. That's how I feel. I think it was just a bit too much. And I think, to be fair, I think that CA will walk a bit of it back. Because it's only going to take, like, a couple of weeks before people are like, oh, the order tide's back. And they're complaining about that, where before they were complaining about the Skaven tide. It's a hard balancing act, but I think that they've tried to balance this time by sort of jumping completely to one side. Honestly not sure, I only play hard very hard, but Skaven never made it very far anyway. They're straight up and capable of leveraging the cheese. So you raised something there that I mentioned earlier on, actually, before the legend host. If you're playing against Ikit Claw or Clan Moors, you'll see a wide variety of armies. But if you're in early game and you're playing against Deathmaster Snikch, I'll move the mic a little bit closer. So, and you're playing against Deathmaster Snikch, he is so inclined towards just putting towards Skaven slave stacks that are absolute trash. So he has gone from being like, he'll mob you with crap. I forgot to fight that siege, didn't I? But you can beat him. Now he'll mob you with crap, and he's got no other backup as well. Yeah, I need to get a boom for my Mike Emperor's Angel, so yeah, that definitely needs doing. In fact, let me have a look at my settings in a second. Oh, that's cool. That's good. Yeah, so I recently did an interview with the Great Book of Grudges, which is up on my channel now if you want to check it out. And I wound up having to re-record a load of my own audio because I was like, even after we'd sound checked it, I was quieter than him, which was really bloody frustrating.
Ready. Silence travel.
I've seen Snikch get killed twice by Orcs now. Yeah, he's going to be super weak now. With none of those buffs to back him up, he's going to be crap. Oh geez, didn't mean to get all up in your head. No, it's fine, man. I do need to get a boom for this mic. I really do. I've been meaning to for ages. Ah, it's going to make me fight bloody
Sound
sieges.
the horn of Isha.
Master of high magic, high mage, take flight! Alth prevails.
Yeah, it's fair, honestly, until they fix the bloody Chaos Invasion in Nagaroth. Order Tide is our fate anyway. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, when I fought Chaos in this campaign, I was right the way up there, and I trashed them in like 3 turns. But the AI can't do that. The AI is terrible at it. So you wind up having a situation in which the Dark Elves are basically, they only matter until turn 98 and then they're just gone. Amber success chance reduces for Alith Anar too. Yeah, I thought it might be the case, but I wasn't sure. I mean, all High Elves need a bit of a nerf in my opinion, but I'm not sure Alith Anar needs it most, if you know what I mean. Like
fall
Tyrion
to
still
my
exists
power.
and is basically unkillable.
They
let's
cannot
fight this siege.
withstand high magic.
He uses his Thanos snap now. Oh, okay, I haven't seen that. But it takes him a long time to get that, and he has to survive that long to use it. Doesn't Rakarth beat down on the Empire and Bretonnia pretty nicely? I haven't seen it yet. I know that in my Rakarth guide, that's what I'm aiming to do. But I don't know, I haven't seen what he does by himself. Because, to be honest, I haven't had a chance to play him yet because I've had the other 2 campaigns going on. So I have mostly been watching other people, and they've been playing as him because he's new,
Moving on.
rather than against him. Right, let's speed this up and turn that off so I can just whirly bird the menace belows. Don't challenge me, I reckon I could lose at the High Elves. Really? I'm sure you'll be fine. He does seem like the strongest Dark Elf faction, definitely. I think that the Dark Elves are kind of crap, actually. I mean, they're strong-ish, but they're not much fun to play. So Rakarth with his monster theme, I guess, will be more interesting when I give him a proper go, other than my first 20-turn guide that I did. Come back. There we go. Oh shit, here we go. Rakarth starts friendly with Norska. They waged war on me in mine. Bloody, what's his name? Wulfric. Declared war on me, the little turd. There we go. You overestimate my power. I'm sure you'll be fine, Whoop. I'm sure you'll be fine. Well, get away from there. You twats. They didn't move fast enough. They got hit with the warp bomb. Okay, what's she got? She's got banishment, so we're going to go to here.
Magic's unleashed. Observe my radiance.
Now, I probably shouldn't have timed those at exactly the same time. To be fair, it's doing a lot of damage. That's not bad. I should have spaced those out, though, rather than hitting both at the same time. Try out Halibron. She feels really strong at my 4th Blood Knight. 3 High Elven factions, including Alith Anar, dead. That's... I'm glad to hear she's been buffed, because she wasn't very enjoyable before, so maybe that will be my next Dark Elf campaign, actually. I am due to play one. That might be quite fun from the sound of it. Really hope Dreadbringer isn't a future law. I don't think that... Well, I mean, they might get one in Warhammer 3, but I don't think they're due any for a while.
Making my way.
Like, I feel like we won't see a 7th until, say, we start to get guys like Thankwall. 7th for any faction, I mean. Okay, let's go. Banishment. I was going to tell these to fire at will. Just do your thing, girls. You know what you're doing. You know how to kill people. While they're doing that, I might even just head over here too and get the artillery dealt with. Okay, are they off the catapults now? Because once they are, that's it. They won't get back on. Okay, they're completely off. That's fine. Which vortex spell do you reckon does the most damage? So Flamestorm, if it goes well, does the most damage. but the most reliable is Plague. Banishment is pretty good. I'm enjoying that quite a bit in this campaign. But yeah, the most reliable is Plague, just because it's static and you know exactly where it's going to go. You just have to watch out for them moving away from it. Right. What the hell? I didn't ask him to do that. Her to do that. She moved just as that happened. Right, get these to here, and we'll start cleaning... Oh, no, 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 no. We've got to watch out for that tower is the thing. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Oop. Oh, we've got to have army losses coming soon, surely. Right, you girls, get over here and shoot him. Eventually. As soon as he goes, I reckon army losses hit. And he's he's ammo wasting. Straight away. There you go, that's got to be it, surely. No? Okay. Jesus, these guys are not giving up. Go to about there. There we go. Apparently Alith Stalk starts and ambush defense got nerfed with Skaven. That's a shame. But, I mean, let's face it, any high elf faction is inherently overpowered, so can't really complain about it. It's just that stalking is fun. Wow, that's a comment that can be taken completely out of context. Right, they're no longer controlling the towers. Let's come over here. Can you cast vortex spells under Skaven walls like you can under some Empire walls? You can cast them. It can go that way if you're lucky. Like, I've seen banishment go underneath Skaven walls like that, but not this stream. It did in the last stream, when I first started the invasion. At least Beastman's stats was specifically mentioned to be unaffected by the nerfs, so they're still at the top of their game. Yeah, they're as good as they ever were, put it that way. Who has the prettier hair, Alith Anar or Malice Darkblade? Malice. It's not even just about the hair, it's because he's got that big sort of shoulder crest thing to set it off, you know. You can't compete with that kind of accessorizing.
Poeth has blessed me.
He's just got it going on, you know.
Master of high magic.
Maybe he's born with it, maybe it's Maybelline, you know.
Alith Anar.
Cast directly under the wall. Do you mean the in the gateway when you cast it so that it actually appears on the top of the casting circle appears on the top of the wall? Because I was actually doing that in that particular battle. It just didn't travel underneath the wall.
To battle!
Sigvald has the prettiest everything. That is a good point. Like, I hate to say it, but Sigvald's prettier than Alariel. I mean, look at this. Look at this right here. Like, she's a 6 top, isn't she? She's no Isabella. Oh, just so you guys know, if you haven't been here before, this is officially an Isabella simp channel. Because I simp hard for the best waifu in Warhammer. The vampire trad wife. And if you're wondering why I have this absolute dog shit mixed bag of an army, it was confederated. Don't blame me. I didn't make it this bad. Alariel did. Okay, I recruited the regiments of renown. Don't blame me though. Ah, she's got Vanguard. That's good. That's because of the how it's... I don't know. I think it's because she's just kind of... She's kind of meh. Look, I'm just saying I don't see what Tyrion's so impressed by. Although, to be fair, he does get to cuck a king, so, you know. Yes, go up the line. That's very good, that one. Right, have we had the Menace Belows yet? Let's speed this up so we can get through the Menace Belows. There we go. Let's get down and scare the shit out of them. Oh, they're targeting our infantry. Oh no, please don't attack my melee infantry. That'd be terrible. Honestly, you take Alariel just for the harem of handmaidens. I 100% agree. If you have a look at my armies, most of them are 1 Archmage, 2 Lawmasters of Hoeth, and just the rest Sisters of Avalorne. And you know those 2 Lawmasters of Hoeth are just absolutely loving life, don't you? Like, everything for them is just peachy. Alariel greater than Isabella. That's heresy. That is shameful stuff. How can you speak that way about the one true Empress? How dare you, sir? Biological daughter of the current king and the previous ever queen, right? I'm not good at lore. Never expect me to know about lore. Will Isabella still stay your waifu if Neferata comes out as a legendary lord? Well, I guess I'll have to see what Neferata looks like once they've actually modelled her properly. But by reputation, there'll be competition. Oh yeah, that went in a great direction, didn't it? Vortex spells are so unreliable, except for the static ones, like Plague and Pit of Shades, which I love. Pit of Shades is so good. Right, let's just start the shooting now. Alariel can keep doing her thing on her whirlybird, but it's high time we started shooting at people. Well, Blake, maybe they just enjoy the conversation. Just enjoy the good company. If the titty part of the Warhammer Nefertiti is done right, I'm good with more undead waifus. You mean Neferata, right? What are you doing, man? Even I know lore better than that. Come on. And let's also point out that she's Vlad von Carstein's first wife, which means that Vlad has married two of the hottest women in Warhammer, making him the eternal Chad of the Warhammer world. With or without a nose. I've met gay men who hated being near women. I guess so. Not my personal experience, but I'm sure it happens. To be fair, I've met straight men who hate being near women, so... Right, let's send the flyboys over here to go and get rid of this crap. Get rid of those gutter runner slingers. Wow, they're beating the shit out of that Phoenix. No, that's not what I meant to do, for Christ's sake. Ah, we won. Good. Tretch Craventail's a lad. I love Tretch. I actually love all of the Skaven Legendary Lords. I don't care if Tretch is the crappiest of the Skaven Legendary Lords. That still makes him about an 8 out of 10 Lord. Give me a Vanguard deployment with a ton of warp fire throwers and I'm a happy boy. And give me an opportunity to knock over a remote control from my television, right by a microphone and deafen 100 people. Also a happy boy. That's just how I roll. Oh, hello. So that didn't count, even though we got him. Pfft. This game sometimes, honestly. Get rid of that. So let's have a look at our settlements. Oh, is this glitched? Or can it only go to tier 4? Am I going nuts? It might. This campaign was started before the patches, so it might be that it's just glitching out. I know it's glitching in my my Queek campaign. It appears to be one of the food buildings instead of a capital. That's fair enough. I've seen worse glitches come through after a patch, put it that way. Growth. Growth. This part's always the most exciting. No. What am I talking about? Adding the skill points is always the most exciting. Everyone loves to watch the skill points. So add all those in. Oh, no. Get that trade one, because... Yes, get rid of all this crap. Now, where was I? Albion is now going to be forever marked as needing building, so I'm going to have to ignore that. That can stay. Just build it up. Get that. And that. Actually, Black Mountains might be a decent one for recruitment, so go for that. So we got it at tier 4, so we can get a Sisters of Avalorne building up there. Alright, that's done. Let's check my armies, make sure I've moved everyone. Tyrion needs something to do. Which means we will hop over to here and get Migdal Vongul Barrack next turn. Alashar, the White Lion, can just go here.
Can I offer assistance?
Carried by magic.
I think the Skaven have got Silver Pinnacle.
I go.
He has a lot of settlements. I think I play this game too passively. To be fair, I'm pretty deep into this campaign. This is turn 208. So yeah, I've been at this one a long time, so I wouldn't feel too self-conscious about the number that I've got here. You know, I'm skipping the skill points. I hate assigning the skill points. That's Concata again. That's going to happen every time now. No, ignore that. I'll add the skill points in like every second turn instead. Let's head over here and see if we've got any decent heroes.
What do you require? Valiant.
I have so many of them I can't even click my bloody settlement anymore. Fecund, no. Resilient, no. Oh, there we go. Entrepreneur.
My powers are yours to command.
No. Okay. And protected and exhilarated. No, not bothered about any of those. It says I have a lord that I haven't moved.
Master of high
Oh,
magic.
okay, yeah. God, she recruited really fast. Okay.
Servants of the tower, they are under my
I completely forgot she's got like 2-turn recruitment with these armies now.
Sail on!
And a really
Find
obnoxious
the wind.
voice.
Row, Asor!
But then she has that in common with me, to be fair.
Lawmaster of Hoth. They may have refuge.
Like,
Master
seriously,
of
these lads are
high
just loving
magic.
life, aren't they? Look at that lineup. 3 happy lads. It's not her that has a skill point, it's him. Thanks, Gert. Really appreciate it. Cheers, man. Good to have you here.
I wield the wind.
So let's have another... I don't think there are any more armies to have moved, so let's go for it. Hero stack? No, there isn't a hero. So do you mean all the heroes around Hexoatl, or do you mean an actual hero stack? Because I don't have a hero stack. I could have a hero stack, but I don't. That one I was looking at a second ago was Sisters of Avalorne with 3 Lawmasters of Hoeth, an Archmage General, and I think they had 1 Phoenix just so I can like make 1-turn sieges. Because I don't think the Great Eagle counts as a siege attacker. I'm not even sure Phoenixes do, to be fair, but we'll see. Just the heroes around the settlement. So that's my bank. What, hero fight? It kind of is, but I'm doing it out of habit, Wojtek. Yeah, it is kind of pointless to keep getting the entrepreneurs at this stage. Look at this. This they need to nerf. Hero spam. Like this guy, I recruited him 1 turn, sent him to sea. Once he got back on the land, he has literally been wounded every turn since whenever he comes back. Yeah, so Woo, if you stack entrepreneurs, you can literally just get unlimited money. I'll go around there and show you. So they add to your tax income and a bunch of other stuff, which is why Hexoatl's making over 28,000 a turn, 3,722, 6,841, and 8,859. That's one of Legend's favourite cheeses. Cheers, Woot. Appreciate it. Thank you. So, okay, we're going to get over to here where the action is. There's going to be rats here.
I live to serve
And
my
I hate the mountains. Ambush stance just in case. To be fair, Tyrion could probably hold that out by himself.
Alariel the
Go to
Radiant,
Grenstad.
mistress of the undying forest.
Sound the horn of Isha. It is rightfully ours.
So I'm going to check a little something. So when I first, like about 2 episodes ago, so on Saturday that was for me, Clan Moors had over 150 settlements. That's when I started the invasion. They now have 51. So they've lost 100 settlements. So, I don't know. I'm not buying the idea that they were 100% completely and irrevocably OP. Put it that way. Admittedly, I did lead like kind of a mass alliance here by allying with the Tomb Kings and the Wood Elves and the Dwarfs to bring a bunch of factions over here in the Hunts Marshal's expedition. But at the same time, we have absolutely smashed them. Like, they haven't stood a chance.
Twilight is here.
Master
So yeah, it's always been
of high
doable,
magic.
but I think people kind of panic just because they spread out so fast.
The most gifted. High Mage.
Is the Hand of the Shadow Crown a new hero? It's a hero that you can get with a rite. So if you do this a rite here, the Invocation of Morai Heg, you get an assassin who will definitely take the target out. Thing is, they're OP because of how big they can get if you let them. Any faction the player chooses to destroy should be wiped out over time. Yeah, but then the same is also true of High Elves.
I see the winds.
That's where my issue comes in. I feel like the human avatar factions, so basically
My destination. Take flight.
I really need to get her
They'll
something for
suffer the might of suffering.
sieges. So basically Empire and High Elves. The High Elves certainly are completely OP, but nothing's ever really been done about them, even though all the cheeses that I'm doing here have existed since time immemorial. So I don't know, I think they're as OP as at least a couple of other factions, put it that way. Skaven Corruption was very painful, so I'm going to do a video about Skaven Corruption actually, because something that CA don't realise that they've done is they've actually broken the campaign victory mechanics for Ikit Claw, Tretch Craventail, Quick Head Taker, and Lord Skrulk. They've completely broken them, and I'm going to do a video about it to explain why, how, and what they should do to fix it, because they really have done. It was already a bad victory condition, but they've made it unbearable now, and it needs to be fixed. So, she is going to go up here and deal with Nakai's guys. High Elves aren't really OP as the AI though. Are you kidding me? Like, it's, Great Book of Grudges did a time lapse of basically a campaign in which he really wasn't involved, and they pretty much exploded, and that's what I see them doing all the time. Like, they are the only times that they don't become an issue is if Marathi like takes them out early on,
Prevails.
but they stop her from doing that quite a lot. Like, it comes and goes. She'll like either wipe them out very early or get wiped out herself very early, and there isn't really a lot of balance to it. They should just remove the corruption requirement. Exactly that, G. Morgan. They should remove that corruption requirement because it's completely broken. It was bad before, now it's destroyed. It's impossible. It's not impossible, but you actually have to sit there waiting for the corruption to build up just to get a victory requirement, and it's ridiculous. Altogether, like, I have got in my quick campaign almost the entire map. I just have to finish off Lustria. There's maybe 15 settlements left tops, and I can get it in about 6 or 7 turns. And I still haven't hit short victory requirement yet. That's how bad it is. It's horrendous. Without a doubt, the worst victory requirement in the entire game. And that was true before they did this nerf. I have mentioned it to them, to be fair, so hopefully they'll do something about it soon.
Master of high magic.
Because I don't think they realised when they did it. I think they panicked a bit because of what Legend was doing. With Vectique the Unstoppable.
Alth prevails.
Still waiting for Rune Lord Legendary Dwarfs. Yeah, Rune Lord. I'll tell you, we're waiting for a lot of stuff for Dwarfs. I'm especially hoping for them to eventually get something that makes them fun. Because they're not. They're such a boring race to play, and they shouldn't be.
Has blessed me.
I really want to enjoy Dwarfs, but I just find them so boring.
Our buildings lie in ruins.
Yeah, that one. I'm going to have to stop clicking on bloody Albion because it's annoying me every time now. Yeah. Griffinwood, we'll go for growth there. Public order seems to be fine, but I'll get rid of that and put some public order there just to be sure. That being said, I played Thorgrim before the patch and I couldn't get over 0 growth once. So it's, yeah, they really need to do something with dwarfs. They're just such a joyless experience to play as. Like, I played a campaign as Grombrindle recently and I was winning, but I stopped playing because it was boring. And considering that they don't have magic, which is one of the most fun things in the game, they have to find something that makes the runes or something like that more fun to just fill in that gap. Because otherwise it's just a joyless experience playing them. I'm sure they'll come up with something though. Imagine not liking anvil smashing over and over and over again. I don't need to imagine it because I don't. Ah, yes, we've got her Great Eagle at last, so she should now be able to besiege, hopefully. I figure they'll do something in Game 3. Yeah, absolutely. A Dwarf versus Chaos Dwarf thing. That's when I think they're going to get their refresh. And I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to Chaos Dwarfs in general, to be fair. Because they should be a lot of fun to play as. Yeah. God almighty, how many more of these bloody skill points? Bowmaster. Cool, end of the turn. Rune of Wrath and Ruin should do damage, however the multiplayer community put a stop to that. Yeah, I was saying earlier on before you guys came in, I would personally not balance anything for multiplayer preferences because I don't think... I know there is a multiplayer community in that, but I think they should have separate balancing. Awkward though that might be from a coding perspective and for the developers, I think their balancing should be separate for multiplayer than it is for campaign. Because I've seen too much stuff get absolutely destroyed in order to balance out stuff that they don't like in multiplayer. I mean, Invocation of Nehek, anyone? I mean, that wasn't destroyed, but it was nerfed pretty heavily.
I will hear your plea, mortal.
Yeah, I think it's the only way to. Yeah, it's... the stuff that matters in multiplayer just does not matter in campaign, and I don't want us to have to keep pretending that it does. Because it's to the detriment of the single player experience.
scholar supreme, unfathomable knowledge.
Servant of the king.
I'm autoing that.
Bring me battle! The gods are pleased.
A big issue is magic and scale. Is magic and single entities aren't balanced properly for unit scale. If they fix that, a lot of stuff will be improved in campaign. Possibly. Catch you later on, Woot. Thanks for stopping by, mate. Have a good one.
There's prey.
Okay, so they've taken all of that. That's fine. Our little alliance here has been wildly successful, so I'm wondering if I should actually jump over and start taking the Skaven out here. But they're on the ropes, basically. We've taken them to the cleaners.
Attend. Make way.
So I'm thinking maybe rush round here to Carrick Azul, or if they got... Yeah, they've got Carrick Peak. Shit. That's a shame. I would have liked to get that.
Disobey.
Maybe go to Crookback. You really want me to fight that manually? That's a thing.
Another time, villain. Fall to
I'm not
my
going to. I'll
power.
auto-resolve it once she's got the ram.
I am their end. They'll suffer the might
So, I mean,
of
this
suffering.
auto-resolve. Look at this versus
Alt
that.
one prevails.
Like, that's a joke.
Azurian protects. A bulwark in Ulthuan's war, infused by Hoet's wisdom.
Lord of the Phoenix Court. At your service.
Get rid of that and that.
I serve the king.
That's Chaos. That's Skaven. Okay.
Cannot withstand.
Ready yourselves. The winds of magic.
I think
guide
this one
us
might shadow jump over
to fund my studies.
to start hitting in the Southlands here. Do you know, that wouldn't be a bad one for recruitment, so let's just do that.
Azurian guides our hands.
There. Get that. And that. Cool. We've got a commandment here. Go for growth. That is really going to annoy me. But not as much as putting these in. Get them that leadership. This guy is... I think he's a cheese hero, isn't he? Yeah. We've got another one there.
Mage of
So we'll
Ulthuan.
give her whatever. I wish you could turn off the skill leveling for
The
different
winds are
characters.
rising.
Just so you don't get bothered with an alert for, like, these guys. But no. That's good, and yeah, that's fine. Cool, end the turn. So there's an undercity under Marienburg. There must be bloody everywhere now. Just never pick Immortal and disband them. But then, I mean, it's the same. You wind up doing similar things, though, don't you? You eventually disband them, and then you have to recruit another one, and you have to rely on it having entrepreneur. So it'd just be a different, a different kind of inconvenience rather than an end to inconvenience.
Tell your sleeping masters that a pact with the Shadow King is unlikely.
Oh wow, my reliability is actually still very high. They must have patched that then, because going to war with some of my allies during those situations didn't actually cause me any issues, so that's decent. That's an improvement, because it used to be that would cause your reliability to go down. If it was ally versus ally, you had to choose one, and then it'd just be like, right, screw you. Low reliability for you. Nope. Play Ivres. I've played Ivres before. I streamed an Ivres series last year. I think it was the second one I ever did on the channel. I enjoy Ivres. They're a good faction. Very OP, same as all High Elves, but a good faction.
Fury of the winds.
We'll auto it, screw it. Let's see if we lose any units. We don't, that's excellent.
Break them for Asaurian, Safari's servant. I wield the winds. I see the winds.
So these we might be able to get to Gunbad. Ah, the bloody stunty's got to Gunbad. F's in chat for Mount Gunbad. Sad face.
Infused by Hoeth's wisdom.
Ready to march.
For each faction, who is your preferred lord to confederate their races other lords with? Apparently. You're trolling me, Nicholas. You know full well that I don't really focus on confederations. The High Elves are the easiest confederation because you can just cheese influence. But I don't really try that much with confederations. I don't mind them, but I don't play for them. I know a lot of people play for them, and I'm not that far into it.
True magic.
Wait. Is she... Oh yeah, she's on a chariot. I was about to say I've got no one to stay on land with this army, but I do. It's her. Hey DJ, how you doing, mate? 2.5 gold, 2.5 billion gold in 60 turns. Jesus Christ. That's crazy.
Hoeth sees all.
Well, I'd imagine that'll be next up for a nerf then.
Archmage marches. The vortex calls. Ready yourselves.
They give us a fight at some point. I think the dwarfs have really sort of... Once I wiped them out of the Empire, I think the dwarfs have pushed them even further back. So it might be that we're not going to see much action until we get down into like the Southlands and chase them back to Karagorod. Easy nerf as well. Surprised see I haven't done it. Yeah, it's a weird set of priorities sometime. I mean, the biased person in me might be thinking, well, that's because it's a high elf one and they'll only nerf ones that aren't the high elves. Because the high elves just seem to get away with it forever. Look, I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is insane. My money just keeps going up every turn. How many armies do you think I could recruit with this? Do you know what? Do I have anywhere that recruits dragons? Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's recruit...
Master
her.
of high magic.
Actually, why would I care about ambushes, considering she's about to get a dragon spam army? Where are we? Skymaster. Cool, get that.
I forbid it. Master
We
of
will
high
get
magic.
Handmaiden
her
of
as the
Avalorne.
one hero. Stick her on that. Just to have something... Oh, for that matter, hang on. Do I have something that makes her unbreakable? No, I don't think so. Do I have anything that will make them unbreakable? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's have a look at these just in case. Vanguard, fine. No. Okay, so we'll go for Potion of Toughness. Casting item can be... We'll go for the Forbidden Rod. And, okay, let's recruit some dragons. Yeah, that'll do. And we'll get them a Lawmaster of Hoeth from somewhere, maybe? Anywhere? No? God damn. Ah, here we go. Oh, I keep forgetting that's not part of Lothern's. Yeah, okay. We will get an auxiliary... Shit. Just get this one.
You seek illumination.
For extra healing. And that. Cool, and just stick him in there as well.
You're under my protection.
And saying that, if we've got that, do you know what?
Handmaiden of Alariel.
We don't need this. He's going to be on foot anyway. Just get rid of her. That's fine. That hell pit's ready. those. There's something else at Reichland. Oh yeah, that's fine. Cool, I think that's it, but let's have a look and see if I've moved everyone. She hasn't moved,
Master of high magic.
so she needs to.
Hoeth's disciple.
They're going to get Matorka, that's okay. Alith Anar is on his way.
Traversing.
I have to start being careful here because there are actually Skaven in this region. I've had a free run for ages here.
High Priestess.
Alara, do you know what? Let's get rid of this melee infantry shit here. And all of the regiments of renown.
Queen of Avalorne.
And seeing as she's got them, why not... it's going to take ages actually, I forgot about that. We were already recruiting in global. Yeah, that'll do.
Shaper of Fates.
For the wisdom of Valaya.
Do you know what? I fancy a fight. Let's have a fight.
Wrath of
Magic
the
in
heavens.
purest form.
We need not fear.
We
our
needed a
lessons.
fight to get it in, to increase the entertainment value. So, what's that? 9. I'm going to go with my semi-checkerboard as usual. We'll go over to here. Make them come at us from an angle. What's that? 7? Okay. Put 9 there.
Orders. My power is
Do
yours.
that. And then a flat 7.
Awaiting orders.
These guys here to tank. Switch those around actually because he doesn't have any magic. She can go over there. Everyone else,
Orders.
get ready to run back to there.
Of course.
Right.
Sorcery. I
Let's go and annoy
for
them a
Rogue
bit.
One.
Are they not moving? Because if not, I can waste the ammo on their organ
It
guns.
is my goal.
Although organ guns hit pretty bloody hard, so I have to be careful. Both lots firing? Yeah, they are. Okay. Oh shit, gunners. Want to avoid that. Oh wow, have they patched in something that nerfs ammo wasting? Because if so, that's a good sign. Because they're coming right out for me. Yeah, okay. And you know what? That actually gives me an excuse to hit these with this.
Behold my power! I summon the wind!
He definitely seems more willing to not waste that. Yeah, it seems like that. Well, I mean, they sent guys out to stop me from ammo wasting, so yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Carried by the winds.
I've also noticed them not charging into crossfires over choke points. Okay,
Archmage
so they've done a lot then.
Poet guides me. Destiny sends me.
Right, how many kills did she get with that? Not many, but they're dwarfs.
Prudent position.
Dwarfs don't do actual dying.
My journey continues. Observe my radiance. At once. Forward. Archmage repositioning. Where I predicted.
Goddamn dwarfs are tough.
I go for Oak One.
Iron Drakes, Longbeards, just want to get rid of their artillery. At least they're not firing at my troops now. So we'll get a chance to kill everything else first.
I will
Probably just a matter of finding the new blind spots. Probably, yeah. Yeah, that's what it usually is. It's a matter of adjusting to whatever the new weakness is.
Witness true magic. Magic unleashed. Poet guides me. I summon the winds. It is my goal. Destiny sends me.
Yeah, you can get out of there anytime you like, love. Like, seriously. Holy shit, did she ever make a meal of getting out of there?
A prudent position. My journey
There we
continues.
go.
It is my goal. Poet guides me. I
Get to
cannot
there.
fail.
So they need to curb early game rogue armies. These, the pirate armies are pretty OP early game. Yeah, they do need to do something about that. Like, they get ridiculously powerful very quickly.
I am sent. I go for Oak One. Archmage repositioning.
I want you to win, but also want all elves to die. So conflicted. Well,
Carried by the wind.
the important thing is wanting me to win. I mean, ultimately, isn't that what matters most? Giant Slayers, get rid of them.
Crush them. I am sent.
Okay, their artillery doesn't matter that much.
Witness true magic.
Fucking Slayers. Honestly, I hate dwarfs.
Orders.
Oh, they've turned around. Why have you done that, guys? Like, seriously, just turn back.
Onward. A prudent position. Ready. Assur Archmage. Yes.
Command me! Moving! Siphon seal Cadate! Advancing! Dauntless!
Servant of the tower.
get these to here, and we'll just get rid of those. There we go. Whoa, she almost got baked. Wow, these Iron Drakes aren't fucking quitting, are they? Jesus, look how strong they are. And the general's routed. Hang on, I need to actually slow this down here. Go for that. Like, the Iron Drakes have not cracked at all.
Ready! It shall be!
Awaiting orders.
As one! Finish them!
Holy shit, the amount of damage they're taking here, and it's not doing anything. Well, the number of shots, I should say.
Lordmaster of power.
He's routing.
It is done.
These need to get over here and start shooting at those.
Withdrawing.
Pull back! My power is yours. To battle!
Orders. To order.
Attack!
Gyran protects me.
Ready.
For order!
My power is yours. For order.
For order!
Chosen of power.
Yes.
For war!
Do not shame your ancestors.
Wow, they were insanely tanky. Like, those Iron Drakes just would not give up. Anyway, it was a speedrun battle. Yeah, this is true, Blake. Yeah, they are pretty weak in those situations. The worst I've seen them against, though, is Luther Harkon. Like, he eats their shots. I had once a sister spam battle against Luther Harkon that I managed to get down to... I killed off all but about 4 of his units, but then lost on army losses. That battle was so rough because of Luther Harkon. I sent it to Legend, and he turned it down straight away, saying it was unwinnable.
Guide us. They'll spare at your hands from toil.
That's how brutal it was.
By sea. High Elven Archmage.
Should be able to auto this. Are you fucking serious? Oh, forget it.
The winds of
Just get rid of them.
magic guide
I'll
us.
recruit an entirely
They can
new
serve
army.
the tower.
That auto-resolve by itself was laughable enough to make me think, do you know what? You can have it.
High Elven Archmage.
It's going to be 5 turns on global, but we can do that here. That's 6. Their RT did 800 kills. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Organ guns are great, but it is pretty funny when they pull off that kind of crap. Let's get this. This. Ugh, they're all crap. Get him. Cheers very much, Emperor's Angel. Thanks, mate. Have a good evening.
They may have refuge.
Right, she can have... Skymaster's worthless for her, but it lets me unlock favourable winds for the bows. How you doing, Russ? Good to see you, mate. That Concata upgrade thing is going to drive me nuts. So it turns out Shadow Warriors aren't actually better than Sisters, even if you play Alith Anar. Yeah. They're good at the start. So this campaign started with me doing a video on how to start up as Alith Anar on Legendary difficulty. And I do start with a Shadow Warriors campaign stack, not Shadow Walkers, Shadow Warriors.
I pray you bring only.
They're good, but as soon as I lost them, it was like, do you know what? That's it. We're going Sisters of Avalorne again. But yeah, if you've got the choice of Sisters, you go with Sisters. The only ones that they aren't that great against are the likes of certain dwarf units, and Luther Harkon. Basically, anyone with crazy magic resistance. So it looks like Hochland's going to sweep these out. So that'll be fine there. Oh, in case anyone hasn't noticed, the Empire is now basically Hochland. Reichland got wiped out God knows when. It was before I arrived.
Master of
How good are Shadow Walkers? Shadow Walkers, they're good,
Ready yourselves.
but
Toward power.
they take a lot of time to put together because it's 2 turns. They're really good for kiting, but ultimately the Sisters do more damage, so I just wind up sticking with the Sisters.
Lethal grace given forth.
But they are good. Just not worth recruiting, in my opinion.
Alith Anar. Onwards.
Master of high magic.
Yeah, they did get Matorka, so I'm going to jump to there.
True magic guides me.
High Elven Archmage. Seeking a trial.
Birdie
They
Spam,
cannot withstand
funnily enough,
high
finds this
magic.
really easy. Lynxie just made a complete tit of himself in his stream. What did he do?
New masters, welcome.
Protection
Oh,
of the
I
empty.
hate when that happens. There we go. What happened to
Master
Lynxie?
of high magic. They'll suffer the might of suffering.
She stays there.
Master of
And
high
yeah,
magic.
Luan's got dragons, so she should be able to...
Assyrian, take them.
Like, look at this. Like, not an easy auto-resolve at all. Really. Really. Look at these armies compared to that.
Althwan prevails. Assyrian protects.
Defender of Althwan.
This one come across to here, and I'm just going to start sweeping through the west there.
No, out of question.
Oh, bloody Hochland's going to take Karak Raziak. That's fine, though. To be fair, I am just looking to get out of the mountains now, and then we will head out and finish off the eastern Skaven provinces. Well, the thing is, I'm not going to, because I've got, like, other things to do, Nicholas. So what actually happened? No, I've got other stuff to do after my stream. There we go.
Handmaiden of the Everqueen. Moving.
Ignore that for now. I don't know, Nicholas. I've seen him do worse than that. That's fairly standard Linksy embarrassment.
Master of high magic. Destiny lies there.
Estwara.
Supreme.
Oh, yeah. Okay. While this is loading then, I'm going to grab some tea and use the loo. Won't be a sec.
Bring them doom. They cannot withstand high magic.
Cool. Okay. Good. Everyone's coming from over here. That suits me.
Handmaiden of Alariel. Swiftly.
Oh wow, gamble that gave us nothing. Wonderful stuff. Don't you just love when that happens?
The winds flow through me. It is my goal. Awaiting orders. Going abroad. Agreed. Agreed. For order. I accept. Setting forth.
Any opinion on Blood Bowl? I've never played it, mate. I've never played it. I'm very similar to Legend in a lot of ways in that I didn't actually get into Warhammer until this game. Well, he obviously played Warhammer 1, but I didn't. No. I did tell you not to fire. There we go. Bring the dragons over there. The generals can go here. God damn, this menace below ain't fucking going anywhere, is it? Jesus! That was crazy! Oh, fuck me, they're back again. Okay, another one. At least managed to get the tower down, but Jesus Christ, they just wouldn't give up. Yeah, they might have actually wiped out the artillery there. That's a bit bloody annoying. Not it'll make a difference in the campaign and all, but still. Right, what's she got? Are you fucking serious? There we go. Yeah, it was ridiculous, wasn't it, Riker? They absolutely just would not die. Oh, fuck me. How many do they get here in these bloody, these forts? That's the 5th now. Right, get that off the battlefield.
Witness true magic!
Love how that takes so long to cast. So the sound effect takes so long that it doesn't even keep up with the actual cast on this speed. Okay, they're gone. Oh, hello. Get rid of them. Oh, hang on, hang on, hang on. Get rid of them. There we go. And there we go. A series of very good casts. Thank you. It went, yeah, the magic went really well. I just wasn't paying enough attention to my sisters. And the artillery thing was an absolute bastard. They just kept putting the Menace Below on there. And the bloody clan rats just wouldn't quit. I don't know if it's something to do with the fact that these are now the forts now. I'm guessing it would make sense. I mean, it's a fort, so they give them some kind of buff where it works better for them.
Not fear our lessers.
Yeah, we lost one. That's fine though. That'll stop us from having to besiege.
Her light
Or
shines upon me.
It'll save me having to build siege artillery.
Master of high magic.
It's just we don't have global at the moment. Oh god, that is driving me nuts. And that one. Yeah, that's why I actually really like shadow magic. I find that it's very, very reliable for the damage. If you time it well, it does very well for you. But obviously the timing is everything for it, because they can move away from it.
Servant of the tower.
See, look, wounded every time. This is the sort of stuff they need to be nerfing. It's the success rate on agents. Pit of Shadow is very reliable and cheap. Yeah, it just has low damage. Yeah, it doesn't do much damage, so you have to be prepared to like cast it multiple times. In the last stream, I actually basically soloed the you know, the Empire pirates that are there. I soloed them with that Shadow Magician. And she just demolished them just by putting multiple Pit of Shades on them. So yeah, you just have to be prepared to cast it multiple times, or overcast, but personally I go for multicast instead.
Mathlan is rough.
Just join randomly. Please tell me from 1 to legend how cheesy is this stream. If you're classing that as like legend being a 10 out of 10 cheese, I'd say I'm probably about an 8, maybe a 9 for cheesing. I mean, I've got sister spam here, put it that way. But I don't do things like blocking movement through passes by putting heroes in and things like that. So I do a lot of cheeses. But there are some that I don't go for. But I don't look down on any cheeses. End of the day, it's all good fun.
Master of high magic. Be prepared, Asor.
Tyrion, heir of Anarion.
Oh, are you serious? I didn't realise he was that. His movement range was that shit. Agents constantly wounding heroes are a pain in the ass. It's ridiculous, and because they've had so many settlements, they've got tons of heroes, and there's no point recruiting assassins to go and sweep them up because it's expensive and just shit. And I'll step it. Okay, cool. Good to have you aboard, mate.
Lethal grace given form. I will see to it.
Okay, so we're going to go for that.
Lord of Ulthuan.
How's this looking? That's all good.
Master of high magic.
Yeah, they've got Gumbad, haven't they? Oh, Hockland didn't. They were prick teasing me. I thought Hockland were going to go for there.
Archmage.
God damn it. Okay.
Full speed, Asor. Ready yourselves.
Then I'm going to jump to there.
Master
And then jump
of
across there and
high
try and
magic.
get that place. I'm continuously annoyed by the fact that Comet Casadora doesn't insta-kill high unit count units. Yeah, there's a lot of quite disappointing spells in the game, I find. Like, if you think about it, the pool of spells that you'll actually use is really small. Like, for example, Law of Plague, which is my favourite. You're only going to use Plague or Vermintide. Law of Shadows, it's only going to be Pit of Shades or Penumbral Pendulum. Law of Fire, it's basically Flamestorm and Burning Head. Although, Flaming Bolts of Burning isn't bad either. But yeah, there's a very limited pool of actually worthwhile spells. Like, there's only 2 or 3 per per Law of Magic. Shit my brain out for a second there and couldn't think of the actual words.
Move.
Go. Oh shit! I got ambushed. Is it a full one? Yes. Okay. All right. We got some excitement at last. So, objective here: sacrifice the artillery, sacrifice him, get Alith Anar and the sisters to somewhere safe. It's a good thing we don't have that many trees, so we've got a chance. Let's get the camera up. Where are they? Bet you they're over this bloody hill where I can't see them properly. Catch you later, Atomic. Have a good one, mate. Cheers. Okay, here we go.
Ready.
Sisters, get to there. Alith Anar, cast your shadowy thing. Artillery, sorry, you gotta die. Don't care. I'm a sorry boy. I don't mind. Right, they can get all the way over to there. He needs to just block. Okay, these ones are our proper back line. These are the sacrificial front. Cool, this is a brutal one. And they've got a really good army as well. Right, these need to get as far back as they can.
Alith Anar, advance, going forward.
Holy shit, look at this bombardment.
My power is yours.
There we go. Ah, we had them in place there and I fucked that up. Okay, come back to here. In fact, go to that. Right, just start firing, girls, for fuck's sake. Yeah, they're going to get wiped, but I want to see how much damage I can do here. Yeah, not winning this. It's impossible. Like, this is too good an army to be ambushed by. Look at this. They've got 2 units. This is the sort of army that I put together, except for the fact that they have, what do you call it? Some melee infantry. There's just too much area of effect there. Okay, these guys have come back. Now, the army losses have hit. That was a bloodbath. That was about as bad an army to be ambushed by as you can get. Because they had enough melee to stop us from firing, and they had enough range to absolutely smash us. Over 400 hours played, and I've never seen an ambush this brutal. It was absolutely savage. Like, there was no way out of that one. Look at the state of this. That is an absolute doom stack there. Like, this, obviously, I mean, the thing is, this was actually quite important, so I wouldn't recruit this for my armies, but that's what meant that I couldn't get the sisters to safety, because they charged straight in. If they had just shooty boys, I could get them to safety and then start shooting. So, he got roasted there. Yeah, he's not going to be able to do anything. I might as well just leave him there. Could have won that possibly if Moat played the campaign. So I don't think that was winnable. I straight up don't think that was winnable. Like, there are certain things that you could do there, like sacrifice a unit of a couple of units of Sisters of Avalorne, but they were bombarding too much, too strong. They had an absolutely brutal bombardment game going. Like, they didn't just win that, they won that really easily. Get that. I'm not really bothered about putting points in on anything, but yeah, that if they ambush that stack next turn, it's screwed, and I think it's probably screwed anyway. But that is okay because I'm starting to get our recruitment round here together, so we can get more armies without having to ship them right across the map. Can I get peace with these? Of course I can. Yeah, okay, just get that. Just don't want to be waging war on lizard men. We were just dragged into that by some stupid decisions on my part and theirs. So that's fine. We got any trade options? No, no more. So, the army that was going up there, I can now divert. Should have sent it to Legend as a disaster battle. I think he'd have told me to stick it up my ass, to be fair.
You seek illumination?
I wouldn't rate anyone's chances of being able to win that. It's, you know, it's an army with no tanking in it. It's literally all shots. So if you get ambushed, you're screwed. If you get ambushed by that, you're screwed anyway, put it that way. Can he go in camp stance? No, he can't. No, because he's lost a battle, he can't encamp from there because his army's classed as just having run. And to be fair, that army would be tough to beat even in an open field battle because of the amount of range they've got. And the amount of powerful range that they've got. They just hit us with so much at once. And then to here, Tilia. So we can recruit here as well. I think we're going to need to. Well, not need, but we, you know, we can. Western Border Princes. Okay, cool. Let's end the turn.
Handmaiden of the Evergreen.
You seek illumination.
Yeah, I think the only thing they were really missing there we go, was
King calls. It's war.
I mean, I should
Time
probably
for battle.
auto-resolve this, but I want to see how bad it gets. It's the
For
same
me,
map as
Shadow
well. They're going to
Elves.
do the same thing. I think they'll do exactly the same thing, come from this side. Yeah, there we go.
Yes! For order. Maintaining order.
Oh no, wait, weren't we here before?
Going ever onwards.
Alith Anar. Striking forth.
Glory awaits. Ready. Moving out. As you say. Forward.
Stop with me.
Yeah, do you know what? There's no point. Concede defeat on that. There's no way on that. Warp cannons can't shoot you. Yeah, but everything else can. That's the thing. The warp cannons aren't going to make that much of a difference there. Avoiding those won't. They've got like Plague Claw catapults, mortars, Jezzails. they do have a unit of rattling guns, so they just come forward and shoot us there. And they've got, this is the real danger, the poison wind mortars and the plague claw catapults. They just bombard the hell of us. There's no point continuing with that one. I should actually have taken that hero out, but I think he's immortal anyway. Jezzails and rattling guns wouldn't shoot. It doesn't matter though. They would come forward and start shooting, because the thing is, with the army that we've got, I had to run the sisters back just so that they could get away from the melee infantry. And because of that, that would give the other guns to come forward and the chance to come forward and shoot me. Meanwhile, the mortars would be just absolutely dragging us, because they were devastating. Those are insanely good units. They would have to get into shooting range too, but the thing is, the infantry would be on top of us. Like, the infantry would be on us, so we wouldn't be shooting anyway.
Our new master. For Alarion, my queen.
Yeah, there was just no way to make that even, like, worth playing. It was stupid for me to even load it in, but I wanted to see how bad it was going to get. They repeated exactly what they did in the first one, which was the biggest blitzkrieg I've actually seen in this game. It is a perfectly formed Skaven army. What else we got? Everyone else is okay over here. We can take that.
Champion of the Ever Queen.
Master of high magic. They will die. Alth prevails. Asaurian protects.
Wisdom is
Yes, yes.
Okay, what have we got here?
High magic.
Let's go wolves and sisters.
Master of high magic.
And this is the other thing as well. I'm not exactly worried about our circumstances overall with this lot.
There I must go.
So they ploughed straight through. There he is, the little shit.
Master of high magic.
Yeah, there we go. Get that.
We need not fear our lessers, as our might is not free. Master of high magic. Infused by Hoeth's wisdom.
Can I offer assistance?
Well, if there are many other places that he can occupy now. Well, I don't think Chaos has been... Yeah, Chaos hasn't been in any of these places now, so let's get rid of him because he's a waste of money.
Ever loyal.
Let's replace him with just her, whatever, anyone,
Master of high
and then
magic.
disband.
Master of high
Oh, she's
magic.
legendary. She's immortal. Fuck's sake. She's got good stuff. Lazy. Wow, okay. Let's get rid of all this stuff because I'm not going to use her because she's lazy. Shameful stuff. And replace with... Yeah, he's not going to be immortal, so get rid of that. Get rid of him. And there we go. Not overly worried, but that's the Dark Elf one, isn't it? We can get to that, that's fine. Let's have a look at our armies. Kavina.
Master of high
She's on her
magic.
way, that's fine. Send her to the Isthmus. She's not a hero, she's a general, so there's not really any point. Because
Alarion
any
the
money she would be
Evergreen.
saving, she would be making me through Entrepreneur there, would be lost to
We shall march.
the supply lines. So yeah, don't use generals for creaming money.
Master of high magic.
Oh, now look, they just keep fucking around, don't they? Now they're going to occupy it. They went away, now they've come back, and they're going to occupy that before I get there. They're just mucking me about. Okay, Tilly, what do we... Ah, yes, she's dragging. Phoenix girl. Yeah, ambush this, you little shits.
Trained by the White Tower.
Ba-ba-ba-bum. Get that. Obviously Tyrion's got some wasted levels because the AI leveled him up. Always makes me sad. That costs extra money, doesn't it? Okay, she's pretty powerful. We can go for growth there. Wastelands. Whatever. Get that. That. Bolts. God, so much stuff to build. Yeah, what was it, Schwarzhafen? Oh, that's... well, growth's actually not bad, so get that.
Handmaiden of the Everqueen.
Now what she's doing running around, she's got no bloody army near her. It's like she's trying to catch them up. So many agents. And there again, another wounded one. Okay, we'll go for that. It's annoying because Itza didn't even come across to help with our great invasion. But the Hunts Marshal did, so I'll stick by him. Marcus Wolfhart, best boy.
Yours is a short span, so why do you seek me out?
Okay. Oh, right, we get low reliability at last now.
Keep your demands short. I weary of mortal.
Oh, are they gonna? As if that's gonna be a help. He's got like a third of a stack. Like, yeah, big help, mate. We really need you in this army.
Radiant.
Well, while we're here...
To battle!
Reliability screwed by that. Yeah. See, the thing is, when
Your
I
life
was
is
I
mine.
don't normally form alliances, but with so many
Each has
Skaven
chosen
armies to deal with, I decided I'd form like a great a great alliance, a grand sort of expeditionary party, and it worked.
High
But Itza
elven
weren't one of the ones
hearts.
that came in, and now they're at war.
They'll suffer the might of
But
suffering.
shit happens.
Annihilate them.
To be fair, the campaign's basically done. Oh god. When you get all those items and followers, it gets super tedious at the end of each turn.
The Archmage marches.
Shield against the darkness.
There we go. Always judge a man by the quality of his moustache. And to be fair, it was a decent moustache. Bastards, they're getting there instead.
Safaris servant.
And they got Silver Spear. Bloody dwarfs. Okay, we're coming down here then. We're going into the belly of the beast, lads.
Thrice never. I forbid it. Outrageous.
Oh, for God's sake, just let her jump in. There
Carried
we
by
go.
magic.
Right, check our other armies. Kavina's on her way. I know
The
she's
winds.
coming.
High
Felindra,
elven archmage.
she's just recruiting. Okay, yeah, she's got everything now. So she...
Even the law master could not.
can go to there.
Student of
mage.
Teclis.
And then we'll go for Gorgajan. Not worried about that. Have a look at the other armies. Felindra, there's Marin.
Purest sorcery.
Oh, fantastic. They
Ready
didn't get
yourselves.
Karakrasiak.
I am there. They'll suffer the might of suffering.
Okay, we got it.
To fund my
Not
studies,
that it matters, but I wanted it,
I
so...
wield the winds.
High elven archmage.
She can go for
Be prepared,
Galvaraz, which is
Asir.
going to be walled.
They will die. They
Sod
will
it. Let's
suffer
see
the
how
might
fast the
of
Phoenix army
suffering.
plows through that lot.
Oath one prevails. Assuring.
I've not actually even seen this army in battle. I've just auto-resolved everything because it's just walked all over everyone. I'm just curious to see how fast they trash them.
Disciple of poet.
Oh, for the love of God. Right. Lots of accelerated and flaming heroes. I need to find an accelerated hero.
I sally forth. I summon the wind.
Nope, didn't do that right.
Moving! Assyrians fire!
Damn it, I avoided that.
I will! Magic's unleashed! Behold my power! Master of sorcery! Assor Archmage! Witness true magic! The winds flow through me!
How have they not given up yet? Like, seriously. Oh, is she fighting someone? That's got to be it. There we go. Hey, Dragon Yoga, how you doing, mate? Good to see you back.
Of magic guide us.
Go.
Coin is always
Just
required.
occupy, because we don't really need to worry about money.
High Elven Archmage. Master Mage.
Okay.
The Asser are ageless.
Ah. Pointless, I know, but why not?
What do you require?
Let's put whatever into here.
We are the guardians of order.
By the White Tower.
Assyrian guides
The
our
effect
hands.
of that is absolutely insane. The amount of money High Elves can get. Settlement upgrades, yep. there. Our public order is gigantic across the board. There we go.
Master of high magic.
Handmaiden of the Ever Queen.
Ah, another wound. More of this crap. I swear it trebles the length of the end turns just waiting for them to file through all their crap. That's why I always have to do it at high speed. I can't do it slow speed anymore.
Yours is a short span.
No.
So
Oh, whatever. Yeah, it's because of the low reliability. Okay. Right, so they've taken Silver Spear. They're gonna take Crook back as well. So we're not going to waste our time looking at those. Now, if I remember right, being in the Underway, or, you know, the Shadow Pass and all that stuff, that also reduces the ambush success chance. So I'm going to try using that and see what happens. Karak-Azul is going to fall to the dwarfs. This feels weird, man. I'm helping the Dowie Tide. I never do that. Oh, my word. Okay, that's a big fight. We got no magic, or no offensive magic. Does this one have any offensive magic? Is this a
Master of high magic?
What's she? Yeah, she's a fire sorcerer, so we'll bring her in here so she can have some fun.
Do not tarry.
Or
Carried by magic. Full speed.
I mean, we could just do this and see. Bet you the auto resolve is still crap.
No mercy.
Look at this. Look at this. It's like, yeah, nah, mate, it's looking tough. I don't know. I think you'll struggle a bit. Like, really, really. That's hilarious. Oh yeah. Okay, we'll fight it manually then. Fuck it. We needed a fight anyway. Let's have some quote-unquote action that isn't really action. It's just a walkover. Oh dear, that's so funny. That's so full of shit. I just knew when I pulled them all over that the AI was going to be like, nah, this looks like a tough battle for you, mate. You're probably going to struggle. Okay, so everything's coming from here, isn't it? That's... oh, that's annoying, actually. I didn't want them coming from that side. Because we want to kill in this zone here.
Lawmaster of Poet.
So I'm hoping they're not going to get shot all the way across. They probably will.
Eagle Claw.
Oh, they've got some coming from here as well. Okay.
Seeking fate. It shall... I accept.
Oh my god.
Orders?
My power is yours. Of course.
To be fair, they haven't activated those towers, so it's fine.
Going.
All sisters offer fire at will.
Oath One needs me!
Bring the dragons to here.
Asur Archmage!
Bring me the butthole. Well, he does seem like, you know... His relationship with Alariel does suggest that maybe he's a bit of a one-track mind type.
Eagle Claw.
Wavering, there we go.
Understood.
Okay, that tower's gone. Let's go for that one.
Handmaiden of the
Where are they? Come on. There we go. We should have at least one more. There we go. Seriously, they haven't routed yet. Okay, they're gone. Right, just aim for all this stuff up here. And now Bernie Girl can go and have some fun. How much magic? Just 162. It's not bad. Not great, not bad. Nice. Gotta watch out for those Jezzails. Oh, have they got the avalanche mortars? That one went very well. Have you tried SFO Vampire Coast? I haven't actually. They're one of the factions I haven't tried in SFO. I'm waiting for the new patch to come out before I try SFO again. Why, are they any good, Wilhelm? Good to see you here, by the way, mate. Yeah, fortunately, those avalanche waters are just wasted here. Well, Electra here is enjoying herself.
I am sent. It is fated.
the Avalanche Mortars are absolutely trashing their own units there. But to be fair, she's getting hurt a bit, so I'm going to pull her out. Go for that. Now, she's not in bad shape, but I've got dragons that can deal with that shit.
Archmage repositioning. Hoeth guides me. My journey continues.
Orders. As you say. Onward. Aiming the wind.
I go for Ultron. Azure, attack! To battle! Magic's unleashed! A prudent position. Ultron's fury!
Oh, there's a Doom Wheel there, don't
Carried by the
land.
winds, where I predict.
Yes. I go then. Ready.
Archmage, it is my goal. Kill them! Slay them! For all of
It is my destination.
destiny sends
Oh shit, there's a Doom Wheel there.
Hoeth guides me. Archmage
Get that out of
repositioning.
there, because she's going to get hit with rattling guns.
My journey continues.
I serve Ultron. I will. Following my destiny.
Wielder of the wind.
Holy shit, how far back were they? Get to
Going
there,
forward. Seeking
kill
the
that
foe.
damn thing off.
Carried by the wind.
Observe my radiance. Azure Archmage. Disciple of Hoeth.
Don't want to get into it with that Help It Abomination if we can avoid it. Oh shit, it is getting into it with that Help It Abomination. Just get out! Get out! You can fly, you know. There we go. Get him out. Get him over to there. Oh, she's gone and got herself routed. Okay. Get them out. Because they ain't doing well against the Doom Wheel. That one might even get killed now. I was trying to speed run through this battle because even a challenging siege like that ain't the most exciting viewing. Okay, everyone survived. Right, we have numerous Lore Masters, so let's just get them over to there and see who has an Arcane Conduit, if anyone. He has one, so we'll hit that. So we want our single entities here. Oh, the dragon routed, that's fine. Where's the other dragon? Ah, there it is. Where's she? There we go. Get in there. Ah, we didn't even get time. Vampire Coast are pretty fun so far. The changed units freshen it up a bit, and like all vampires, the magic is decisive as well. Yeah, that sounds good. It's worth it. I might give that a try next time. Hi Andrew, how you doing, mate? Just had the juiciest defensive siege yet. Dark Elf settlement with only 2 tiny paths into objective. Chaos paid a heavy toll. That's always fun, yeah. All things considered, unlimited ammo is a rather silly ability. I agree. Yeah, the unlimited ammo things for Ikit Claw and Eltharion are absolutely stupid. It just gets ridiculous.
Master of high magic.
It is fun though. As Connor says, it is fun, but it's silly too. Bowmaster. And how are things going since Alith Anar got ganked by that Doomstack? Yeah, they're going great. Yeah, we're completely in control. Like they had their one sort of moment in the sun over towards here, but now we have like what, 2 stacks coming through here? Yeah, we've got 2 stacks, and I think there's a third as well coming. Like this one, where is it? For fuck's sake. This one will be coming through soon as well. In fact, I can move them now. So they'll be coming down through here as well, but we're well in control. And we got these 2 here. Just putting this ambush nerf against Shadow Paths to the test there. See if they can ambush in that. Okay, Alariel has not moved yet. I don't think the Skaven are left here now. I'm pretty sure the Dowie Tide did for them. Look at these armies. Like the dwarfs, not so long ago, only had like this region here, like that whole lot. They're only coming back because I saved them.
The nation calls.
But now all of a sudden they're an absolute doom tide yet again.
Be prepared, Asur. I know my destination.
Because of course they are. What's he missing? Nothing really. Let's go for life leeching. Oh, Jesus. I should have gone for student poet there. That's good. Cool. End the turn. Dowity is just food for the Skaven. Usually. Got to go. Great stream. We'll be here for the next one. Brilliant stuff. Thank you very much, Ger. You have a great evening, mate. Cheers for coming by. I can just feel XL is about to try and drag you into war with Thorgrim. It would be no shock whatsoever. No shock whatsoever. To be honest, that might convince me to like continue the series into another part, because right now it's feeling like we've kind of reached the end of this series. But something like that, wow, that might tempt me, you know. Or not even Exiles of Nehek. If Hunts Marshall's Expedition did it. The entire Order Tide is unreliable and aggressive in my campaign, and I'm playing as High Elves. Can't have alliances to get the victory conditions. Yeah, they've become super aggressive in general, and I've found the last couple of campaigns I've played, they've waged war on each other after Chaos has fallen. Like the Shield of Civilization falls apart, which is good. That's definitely an improvement, but it just caught me by surprise when it happened. Okay, we got that stack there. Let's go to there. I don't care about the attrition. Head to there. Right, they've gotten away with it so far. Let's try our luck here and see what happens if they try to ambush something in Shadowpaths. I won't commit both of them like that. I'm going to bring them to ambush stats. We'll just see if they're able to ambush that. We've got a couple of Phoenixes in that army which will help us tank. Looks like Nagaroth are the perfect blend of Hell Elves and Skaven. I've yet to try. It's well worth a look, and if you struggle with the start for Alith Anar's campaign, because it can be quite tricky if you don't know how, I do have a video on how to start this campaign, which is actually how I started this series. So yeah, shameless plug.
Champion of the Ever Queen. Shield
Try and
against
take
the
these, and then
high magic. Haste is folly. Master
how much
of high magic.
extra do we need to take here? I mean, Gorgazan's about to go.
High mage. One prevails. Assyrian protects. Coin is always required.
Excellent. Okay, and we want for here. We might as well just go. It doesn't even matter, does it? Just get the mage building. Khemri is in the hands of some sort of absolute waster minnow Tomb King faction. Oh, whoa, shit. Oh, okay. We're at war with it, sir.
Magic in purest form.
Okay, okay. That's... yeah. They've gone and invaded here. Let's come down here.
Lies there. I see the winds.
Okay, it's worth a fight. Alariel, I don't anticipate we'll run into any trouble, but it's best to be cautious with the Ever Queen and all.
Infused by Hoeth's wisdom. True magic guides me.
That really is driving me nuts. Our growth is absolutely ridiculous. We moved everyone? Ah, Dragon Girl's here.
Archmage.
Do we just go and take the Galleon's graveyard, shall we? Or shall I go down and give my boy Marcus a bit of a hand? I feel like I should go and give Marcus a bit of a hand.
I wield the winds.
Plenty of attrition will get coming down here, but there you go. It's a dragon spam army with a life mage. It should be fine. Let's see if they manage to ambush any of us. Sentinels of Jetty are there, so we could wind up having to defend our southern settlements. Okay.
High Elven Archmage,
Let's wall that up.
trained by
Let's
the White
send
Tower.
some armies across to there and go and give it a smack in, because that sounds like fun.
Hoeth sends us.
Ready yourselves.
Oh my god, honestly. These marshes drive me insane.
My journey begins.
Right, we can get here, can't we? Yeah, we
Ready
can get Morkheim.
yourselves.
Manually.
They'll
He wants
suffer
me to
the
fight it
might
manually.
of Sapphire.
Right, so
Unfathomable knowledge.
can we reach using this army Ash Ridge?
Be prepared, Asor.
No.
The Archmage.
Go Grey Hag,
Magic.
that's
We need not fear
an obvious
our
one.
lesser. To fund my studies. High
Wondering how
Elven
many actual
Archmage.
armies the Skaven have left, because it doesn't seem like many. But then it didn't seem like many right before they caught me with that madcap ambush, so
Carried by magic. Cloaked in shadow.
Lawmaster of Hoth. Forward then.
hey DJ, how you doing, mate?
Hoeth's disciple. Do not tarry. Toward power.
Bring that one down. Don't we have another one here? Yeah.
I see the winds.
Why don't I just mark her to go
I will
to
study
there?
here. I forbid it.
Or there.
must
There we
have
go.
patience.
And she'll just do her thing. Pick out the other armies.
I wield the winds. Seeking a trial, led by the winds.
Yeah, if they want to come through here, they'll have to fight with dwarfs.
Greetings. I will use
I think the same's true here as well. Plus, Lothern Seaguard are decent in melee, so we'll be a bit more adventurous there. Ah, okay. Do you know what? It's so rare that I actually see these settlements captured, so it's good to see the Court of Libaris have taken that. They've got most of the area here. Queek's capital is still untouched. Do not think legend is harsh to permaban for using N-word. No, it's a bad word, but still permaban for one word seems harsh to me. It could get his channel banned. That's why he permabans for it. It's as simple as that. Like, stuff like that can get your channel permabanned. So he's got to protect himself and his livelihood. He does this for a living, so he can't risk that.
High Elven Archmage.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter how he feels about it. Like, he cannot take that risk. And ultimately, I mean, it's one word. Everyone knows you shouldn't use it, so
Winds.
it is what it is. Like, everyone knows that is a verboten word. So,
Not this.
you know, it's one of those things where it's like you don't really need to give a warning for that. It's like people should know not to say that. And it's not even just the permaban of his YouTube channel. Bear in mind he's also had the situation with being blacklisted by CA before. And they look dimly upon that sort of thing with justification, so
The heavens.
it's the same thing there. He has to look after his livelihood, which is best
They
served
cannot
by
withstand
having that
high
relationship with
magic.
CA. So yeah, I understand why he does that.
Queen!
My power is yours.
Wielder of the winds! Awaiting orders! Seal! Guided by light!
Eagle Claw!
Oh, that's against the hero. That's fine. I don't care about that. She can go and deal with that. Did they just warp bomb? Yeah, they did, didn't they? The problem with playing it at high speed, you can't really keep track of when the warp bomb's due to come in. The tower's going to go regardless. That was another one. Okay, what magic? Okay, so she's got banishment. Cool, that's a decent one. Not bad at all. Slowly but surely. I might even just send the dragons around there, finish those artillery pieces off. Ah, there's warp lightning cannons actually go that way if you got to do that. Okay, they'll be off the artillery pieces now. Bloody restricted camera. Oh, there's some rat ogres coming in, and much as I don't think they're great against dragons and all, why take the risk? What up if this dragon could pull its ass out of the bloody artillery, just like you're a dragon. Fly! Oh my god, right, just fight it. This is tedious.
Following my destiny.
Right, get those to there, fire at will. Ooh. Like that and like that.
Moving out!
Holy shit, these dragons are doing shit against these rat ogres. And there's Stormbearer with halberds coming in now. Christ almighty. Look how badly they're doing. Like, and there's no healing in this army. They just did... that one particular dragon there just did a shit job of getting off the ground. Right, if I hold to there, say, sometimes they'll just take off automatically. Yeah, that one's going to get wiped out. Whatever. Yeah, because it's shattered, it's not obeying my command to get out, so it's just going to die there. Oh, hang on. Might have a chance here. Get off the fucking ground and leave. Yeah, it died. Whatever. Get that one out. Honestly, it did so shit there that I have no qualms about the fact that it died. Because it was lousy. Really bad.
I will go. Witness true magic. For the White Tower.
Dragon sucks Phoenix forever. Yeah, the dragons are not actually very good in my opinion. They're not great at all. Shoot at them. Like, they did pitifully against those rat ogres. And rat ogres are shit. I just want this to finish faster, and it's taking ages. There we go. F's for the dragon. As in, dragons are fucking shit. It derped out trying to get away from the artillery and then just let itself get killed by rat ogres and Skaven slave slingers.
It will know the teachings
Right, we've got more
of
kind.
Teclis.
Of 3.2 million. Jesus Christ.
Master of high magic.
Definitely get rid of that. Oh, you can recruit sisters from here already. That was a good pickup. Arcane chickens are pretty powerful. Yeah, and I do have an arcane chicken stack somewhere. The arcane parrots. Feels like only when lords are on dragons that they feel useful or doing the continuous charge. Other than that, it's flying 3-shot derps. Yeah, yeah, they are just enormous shot sponges. That's why when I'm playing as Skaven, for example, I'm always a lot more worried about phoenixes than I am dragons, because they struggle to hit phoenixes. They do not struggle to hit dragons. Because dragons are like buses with wings. You just can't miss them. Make sure we've moved everyone. This the new Elves DLC character you're playing as? No. I mean, he is a DLC character, but he's years old. You're thinking of Rakarth, who came out last week. No, I haven't played a stream campaign as him yet. I have done a video on how to start out as him, but that's the limit so far. I will be playing as him soon. Maybe even on Saturday. Another bloody wounded hero. Just the spam all the time.
The shadows come. The day wanes. Are you?
Nope. Right, where are our parrots? I think they were heading towards Marshes of Madness. Floating Village, that's the one. They're going for there.
The Archmage marches. Take
And
flight.
they're not going to find any challenge there.
The winds of magic guide us. I claim it for Hoeth! High Elven Archmage.
Shield against the darkness. Beginning my journey.
Alariel the Everqueen. Master of high magic.
Cool. Get Ash Ridge.
Another time, villain. A bulwark in Ulthuan's war.
And this one
Master
is
of
going
high
to
magic.
very patiently start making her way through into Snickage's territory. Snickage's old territory. They've got a plague down here. Wonderful.
Master of
Just
high
wonderful.
magic.
Yeah, I'm going to underway Shadow Path it
Alariel the Everqueen.
to there.
Journeying. High Elven Archmage. High Elven Archmage.
Go to there. Yeah, we'll just go for that.
Warden of Saffari.
No one to add that to.
I will
Aim that
stand
one towards
here.
Grey Hag. Go for Untainted to get that Skaven Corruption down. Okay. Griffinwood. Let's go for something that will get untainted in. Oh no, we don't need that. World's Edge Mountains. that's it for building. No, Western Border Princes. Okay. Check our armies. Kavina still needs to move. So we'll just tell her to head down to Grey Hag and she can pilot herself from there. Stara.
Master of high magic.
Go to
Bring me
Gorgazan.
my tomes. Poet sees
Electra.
all.
Ugh.
Master of high magic.
Yeah, we should get replenishment because we're allied with these guys. Oh, we don't have apparently.
Not this day.
Don't we have military access with them? Yeah, we do. Maybe we have to get onto the land for it.
We must have patience.
Did you play Rakath? I think he's the worst Dark Elf Legendary Lord trash mechanic with beasts. He doesn't even buff, but then on Spoiled by all the awesome stuff Skaven have gotten over this. So I've played him as much as to put a guide out on how to start out his campaign, but not a huge amount, to be honest. I haven't even used any of his beasts. I've just used the usual Dark Shard spam to start the campaign out, and then I'd move on to Shades. But yeah, I wouldn't use the beasts, particularly with the exception of maybe Mammoths. And Hydras. Hydras aren't bad. But yeah, he's not someone who I'm hugely excited by, but end of the day, it's free content, so I enjoy it. I think that everyone's kind of waiting for the next paid DLC for the real fun. See whether we get that Beast Man update. But thanks for stopping by, Benji. Good to see you. I know I keep saying it, but they never miss with these wound attempts. It's stupid. They need to nerf agent actions for the AI. Because once you get to late game, they just have tons and tons of agents all running around doing this kind of crap. It does get kind of boring when they do that. Anytime you recruit a new agent, you have to hide them at sea. Yeah, good luck, mate. Like, seriously, good luck. Have a go. Every settlement in that area is heavily garrisoned now. Okay, so this one, I'm thinking... Oh, can we get there? Let's have a look. She definitely can, but it seems... Oh, no. That's because she's in the... Shadow path.
Treading softly, hidden from view. I see the winds.
It's like a bunch of gnats flying around your armies. Exactly, Spencer. It is just an irritant. Like, there's no real challenge coming from it. It's just, here's a pain in the ass that you have to deal with all the time. Every single bloody turn, someone's going to get assassinated by some shitty little agent. And it is a bit dull.
Toward power! They'll suffer the might of Safari. To fund my studies, the vortex calls.
Okay, let's check a little something here.
I am honored. Alarian.
Retreat!
Claim anything of value. Protector of the Everqueen.
Same fate as Legend fighting rats to the end. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely seems that way.
Magic in purest form.
I think I need to send another army through there, that's fine.
Trained by the White Tower. Strike them down! They cannot withstand high magic. My mastery ever grows.
These feral mammoths are bad. Get good kills. We were beaten to trash on legendary plus way too expensive early. I also went dark shards then hydras because regeneration. Yeah, dark shards are definitely the way to start out. Let's get that army to there, and we're going to go around by sea so we don't have to deal with all the bloody land attrition there in the desert. Kavina.
Archmage.
Yeah, she can just do her thing. She's already got her orders. Go to Mount Greyhag.
Study here.
Ilona.
Advisor.
In fact, what we're going to do with Ilona is
Ready
we're going to head in the
yourselves.
direction of Fuming Serpent. And Marin,
Master of high magic.
yeah, she's got the same orders. Head round towards
I
Greyhag.
know my destination.
We've got our replenishment back up there.
You may approach.
See if they get any ambushes. No. They look like they've been thoroughly beaten back now. I think that ambush win against me was kind of their last hurrah. They've still got plenty of territory, I think. I think they've got all of Kropgar's old territory. We've got Death Gorge. No. Like they've... Yeah, whatever. So they've got something down here. They've got Serpent Coast, but that's it really. Let's see how many settlements they have left.
If you are not of Nagaroth,
He's desperate for money
am
and he's just like,
eternal.
please pay us to
Never.
join in your fight. Really?
I despise weakness.
This is... Oh dear. The game's just trying to throw up any kind of challenge it can. It's like, yeah, every rogue army now wants a piece. Like, yeah, good for them. Let's see how it goes for him. Let's have a look at the size of that army. That's nothing.
Futile.
Let's have a look at the size of this army. That's more impressive. That's a decent army. But the problem for them is I can do this.
Alith Anar. Alith Anar. Revenge. Not one Druki on Nagaroth.
I hear the Gaddafi. Latriel, grant me your sight.
Servant of the tower. What do
So
you
yeah,
seek?
it's not exactly the most intimidating prospect, is it?
Lawmaster of Hoeth. Hoeth
Cool.
protects them.
High magic. They are unworthy. Seek safety. Seeking a trial.
Oh, it's fucking cooled at me hitting the bloody retreat. What a crock. I hate when that happens.
Bring them
Because of the
down.
lag with the whatchamacallit, the legendary autosave. That's fine. We'll deal with that in a sec. So let's have a look at our other armies. Marin just needs to keep coming, yeah.
A new fortress of magic. Be prepared, Asur. Run
Oh,
of the
shit.
heavens! Ulthuan prevails. Asurian protects.
Fucking plague.
I wield the winds.
Ambush stance. Do they have it down here? They have it down here as well.
Please
To be
don't
oh,
finish.
that's Fortress of Fortress of Vorag is in the hands of Quarterly Barras anyway. So we'll hold off on that.
Lay in wait. Boundless wisdom. True magic guides me. Embrace the night.
Master of magic. Do not tarry.
That's a Phoenix army, so I'm not really worried about them trying to come in and ambush it.
Unfathomable knowledge.
Go for there. Electra.
Master of high magic.
There's nothing else for her to go for there. Let's see how many settlements Clan Moors have. 15. 15? Really? Where do they have? So they've got 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12, I guess, probably 12. No idea where the others are. No idea where the others are. Screw it, doesn't matter. She can come down there.
Hoeth's disciple. Do not tarry beyond possibility.
Okay. Turn off the skill points one. Because that just takes up too much time.
Chosen of Hoeth.
Yeah, Itza didn't even try taking on that dragon spam. I might even go for the Star Tower rather than whatever that place is next to it. I forget what it's called. Defenders of the Great Plan are destroyed. Don't care. Don't care about those. Right, how much longer do they have with this plague? 3 turns. After 200 turns, Moody cut. Yeah, there's just so much that's just not worth bothering with at this stage because we've won.
There I must go.
Ambush stance there.
I bring Azurian's fire. Hoeth sends us.
Quick is inside.
They will suffer.
We've got our
the
Phoenix
might
spam.
of Safari.
I'm going to jump that
Very
over
well.
to there.
They are unworthy. One prevails.
We lost
Azurian
one Arcane
protects.
Phoenix.
They will know the teachings of Teclis.
Ooh, that's a fat sum. To be fair, it doesn't matter at this stage because we've got tons of money. Oh, Marcus Wolfhart got the Star Tower, okay.
Strike them down! They cannot withstand high magic. Hoeth has blessed me.
And you know what? On that note, having taken Quick's capital off him and put him down to, what is it, 14 settlements now, tops? 13 settlements. I think that's a good point to end the stream and end the campaign, because we're not, let's face it, there is no challenge left on this unless I just decide, you know what, we're betraying the dwarfs. So, I'm going to finish it up there. I'll be back on Saturday with a new campaign. I haven't decided what I'm going to be playing yet, but I hope to see you there. Thank you, all of you, for showing up to watch today. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed it and you're not subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you did subscribe to catch me in a future one. But either way, I've really enjoyed having you here. Thanks to you. Thanks to Legend for hosting me. And on that note, I'm going to find someone else for you guys to watch. So let's go and have a quick look and see who is streaming Total War Warhammer at the moment. I've got one. This is my friend Anicius, who I'm doing a campaign with on Sundays. Drop over and drop him a beat boop from me. Again, thank you very much, guys, and hope to see you in a future one. Have a great evening.